You gonna do it? Smile. You look like one of the killer clowns from outer space.
Oh, okay. Okay, anyway. What's up, you dreadful creatures? Welcome back to the Descent into Dread podcast, where we're going to dive deep, and I do mean really deep, into some horror movies today. The movie of the week this week is The Final Wish. This movie was directed by, what was the name of that director? Oh yeah, Timothy Woodward Jr. He's an American film and TV director. He's made a couple of other films. I think he's relatively new to the horror genre. So when we looked up the movies that he's directed, he's only made about like 3 or 4 horror movies. They're relatively recent, like within the last 5 years. He's more known for his action movies. I mean, they're all B-rated action movies. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I mean, they're not going to be movies that anyone really knows like that. But so he's a pretty young director. And The Final Wish was pretty much this movie based around this djinn that grants wishes, but obviously we all know how the cliche, demon that gets you wishes.
Monkey's paw scenario.
Yeah, it's everything you wish for. He's going to give you the worst possible scenario. So, with that being said, I'm Kwame Muhammad, and today's special guest is...
Was prepared for this part. Hold on, let me consult Signora's grandfather.
Oh.
Schaefer. Bradley didn't expect me to come on this early, but he also didn't expect to get fired this early either, I guess. So,
with that being said, we just got done watching the trailer. The trailer for this movie was... The trailer, I thought, was honestly a lot better than the movie.
They kind of baited us with quite a few things.
They definitely baited us in real good. They
clipped some scenes together that definitely didn't go together.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of the scenes that, when you watch the movie, definitely weren't how they presented them in the trailer. But I mean, it is what it is.
They had to have done the trailer a little early.
Yeah, probably so. But they were. I'm glad that they hit the djinn as much as possible, because the djinn was absolutely atrocious in this movie. I don't know what they were going for.
Like one of Jabba the Hutt's palace guards.
Yeah. it was a pretty big set down. So, because when I watched this trailer, I was assuming that this was part of the Wishmaster series with the djinn, but I think this might be like its own storyline,
like a reboot,
or like a soft reboot. But yeah, the trailer, the trailer, I don't know, it was good enough to make me want to watch the movie. But then when I watched the movie, it was kind of like, what am I doing watching this movie? But that's what we're here for, pretty much. All right, I guess it's about time for us to dive into this movie. Shaver?
All right, so when we get to the beginning of the movie, first we got some notable actors. Everybody here knows Lin Shaye from Insidious, of course. Played Elise Rayner. Lin Shaye has played in over 100 horror movies, actually. One of which is the Critter series. Oh, pretty good. The first 3 movies, she was in all of those. She was that no-name teacher in Nightmare on Elm Street, too, right before Nancy's Dream. The soundtrack? Nah.
I like the soundtrack for this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. I thought the soundtrack was decent. It was definitely it felt kind of like a ripoff or like a remix of a lot of other tracks that are used in horror movies or other movies in general, because a lot of them sounded pretty familiar when I was watching it. But the cast was definitely really, really good. Like Shaver said, we had Lin Shaye, we had Tony Todd, which he kind of made like a guest appearance. Really, he wasn't like a main like character in this movie. We had a lot of good underground actors. Michael Welch was in this one. He was like the main protagonist of this movie. But yeah, the cast was relatively spot on. Melissa Bologna, she did not like her character. She plays Lisa in this movie. She plays she wasn't like the
she was like
the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, the ex-girlfriend, basic bitch.
Yeah. It wasn't. She wasn't it for me. Her acting was pretty tough. But the movie starts off. We have the cliche, stereotypical blonde, confused bimbo coming out this taxi cab into her house, flirting with this just disgusting taxi cab dude. I don't know. She tried to act like he was so hot or something. She's like, "Oh yeah, you're so sexy" when she's getting out. Like, who does that? Who gets out of a taxi and just starts telling
Lynette,
the cab,
apparently.
the cab driver, "Oh, you're so sexy." Like, I don't know, it's just so strange.
She goes into her little like townhouse apartment, whatever you want to call it, and lo and behold, this is where we get like our first little peek of how this movie's really going to go. Because you have this horrendous ass soundtrack, you know, your classic screechy record.
Oh yeah, it's
Mom, where are you?
Oh, it's so loud and obnoxious, dude. The soundtrack, I'm telling you, it's like every time they like try to make a scene scary, they just crank up that soundtrack like ridiculously loud. Like I don't know. A lot of scenes weren't even scary. It's like they were banking on that soundtrack to get you the entire movie, but it was so
it wasn't
ridiculous.
Suspenseful at all.
No,
it was kind of like a mystery soundtrack, but like a Nancy Drew mystery soundtrack.
Oh, like a PG-13 type soundtrack. Even though this was a rated R movie, that's the crazy part. So, I mean, one thing I did like, I did like how they shot the inside. A lot of the shots were taking place inside of the house or houses. I think these are two different houses. The one that this chick's going into in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's the
they were two.
Yeah, it's a different house. The shots inside the house weren't bad, but I do not understand why these characters are going inside the houses that they live in. Don't turn on any lights. Act so confused. Act like they've never been in this house. Like they walk through these houses so slow.
They were using candlelight. They had candles lined up the stairs.
It wasn't even storming, was it?
No, not in the beginning part. No,
Oh, yes.
It was just dark, bro.
Yeah, dark for no reason. This bimbo didn't want to turn on any lights. She wanted to act like she was so confused in her own house. Like, it didn't make any sense. I don't know why she was walking around so slow.
She was worried for her mother for some reason when she first walked in the door. Which is crazy because we didn't see anything knocked over or anything that said she was in trouble. Which is like, Mom?
Yeah, there was nothing suspicious about like why she would be spooked out of her mind already so early in the movie. She was just screaming out for her mom, and she sees a corridor or a room that was like lit from behind the door. And she walks towards the door, opens up the door, and we see this light flashing on the dead body. It was the mom, right? On the ground.
Oh yeah. You didn't get to see her at first. She did the entire, like, it zooms in on her face. She's got the bug eyes. You see the lamp blinking next to the blood. Then her father appears behind her holding this crazy looking katana.
Oh yeah. The dad's over here possessed. He looked possessed or deranged or something. Definitely didn't look normal in any state. And then you see him holding this katana, and then the blonde bimbo collapses and passes out on the floor next to the dead mom.
Yeah, because he stabbed her in the spine. She was over.
So the mom died from the sword stabbing?
No, her mom was cut in half. I don't know if you picked that up. Her mom was cut in half. She was in two pieces on the carpet.
Oh, I couldn't really tell. It was pretty dark. When the light wasn't flashing on the scene, it was pretty dark.
So she's over here doing the entire like, "Daddy, please."
Oh yeah, Daddy, no.
And it just cuts to black after you see his face and he's got like the blood splatters.
Yeah, it didn't really make any sense. But the katana sword is gonna be a little bit foreshadowing for later on. So then next we go to Chicago. That's where they said that area the main protagonist was at.
Yeah,
I got him marked down as some flamboyant male protagonist looking for a lawyer job. He's also getting evicted. He was at a job interview in the beginning. He wasn't good at selling himself as a lawyer.
Yeah, that and he wasn't Harvard and Ivy League. He was like, my school is on Long Island. She was all, I know where it's at. And he just kept looking at the donuts in the jar.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he was looking at the donuts, dude. What was that?
I don't know either. He must have been like
bad script or what?
Yeah, bad script. They were trying to make him out as like hungry or something. I don't know if he was like hungry for a job or just desired it in general. But it was just strange because she kept looking at him, looking at the donuts. He'd be staring at the donuts too. He's licking his little cleft lip.
Oh, don't get me started with cleft lip. We're definitely gonna talk about the lips in this movie. Don't worry. That's gonna be that's like part of the main part of this story is the lips. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, he doesn't get the job on the spot.
Oh, definitely not. She just and then he tries to sell himself. He stands up. He's like, "You'll never have anybody."
Oh yeah,
he pulls that. I am a surgeon. But I am a lawyer.
It's so ridiculous. He tries to put his acting to the test, and he tries so hard to do like this. I don't know what it was. He tries to put on this confident character that like he could be like whoever they need him to be. It's absolutely ridiculous. It was terrible writing. Then we cut to him getting evicted in his Chicago apartment, which he's paying like $3,000 a month for, which I don't know.
$1,500 a month. The $3,000 for 2 months back pay.
Oh, okay. So he's backed up. He's backed up on his rent. And then we have the landlord come out of nowhere, dude, like on some Sam Raimi Spider-Man type of vibe.
Oh, it just appears at the end of the hallway.
Oh yeah, where's my rent? Where's my rent? And then they have an argument about it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get you that money. He's like, what? When you make it into the big league lawyers, like,
you got a case you're working on right now? Let me guess.
yeah.
Meanwhile, he's working in a coffee shop.
Oh yeah, dude.
Actually, yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, no, he does him so dirty. Everyone knows that he's shit out of luck when it comes to the lawyer industry. Like, he's not making it.
And then he tries to be one of those what do they call them? Those citizen, like, correctors, where they go in and film, like, the police station and stuff. He tries to hit one of those. You can't.
Oh, First Amendment auditors?
Oh, yeah. He's like, you can't do this to me. You have to give me 30 months notice.
Oh, yeah.
And the apartment on Indeed, you really are a shitty lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
I gave you 30 days notice 30 days ago.
Oh, yeah. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Then he's sitting in his room tweaking, all like, stressing and depressed because he doesn't know what to do. His life's falling apart. His career's falling apart. And he gets a phone call that his dad is dead. Who gave him the phone call? It wasn't his. He doesn't have a girlfriend in this movie.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was his sister, but you only see his sister like 2 times at the
I thought,
movie, and then you never see her again.
That's what I have written down was his sister, but I didn't see her enough to confirm whether or not it was his sister.
No, it might have been Lisa, but I'm not entirely sure. You didn't really. She was just in the darkness the entire time.
There were 2 women at the house at one point.
Yes,
I do remember that.
Yeah, no, it was definitely his sister. We only saw her 2 times though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his mom kept talking about how he was a failure.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah. So, anyways, you never see his sister again after these first 3 parts where you see her after this phone call.
Yeah. So yeah, then he makes it back to. I'm pretty sure it was in California. I think he travels all the way back to California.
I think so. Yeah.
I can't remember what
they
city.
had some ranch house out in California.
Yeah, I can't remember what city they said, but I in my head and my mental notes, I definitely remember them. I was like, oh, they're in California, some part of Southern California. But he finally meets up. He goes back to California to meet his mom. His mom's grieving. She's down bad. I'm talking about she's all the way down bad, like straight up delusional at this point. I mean, she's old as shit.
Oh yeah.
Husband just died. She has nothing left.
Oh,
like. She's over here like just all butthurt and like mad that her son was like never there, like support her through the transition. She was saying like she called and was telling her son how his father was sick and he never came to see her or take care of her.
Oh, the classic guilt trip. But he walks up to this house, right? And there's this other old dude.
Oh yeah,
which I was like, maybe they tricked him. His dad's not dead, but he's like, I'm here to help your mom out.
Oh yeah, dude, this old ass man sneakness is the dude talking about. He pretty much says, "Yeah, I'm fucking your mom on the low." He's like, "Yeah, you weren't here, and when your father passed, someone had to take care of your mom."
Just imagine him walking around, Viagra falling out of his body. But yeah, you get this cut to like this dog that appeared at his feet out of nowhere and just starts barking up a storm, giving you the old style Cujo cuts.
The cuts were so atrocious. It would cut from like a high to low shot to a like horizontal shot where the dog is face to face with this dude Aaron, like a UFC pay-per-view matchup. Like they're standing face to face. Well, he's down on the ground. I guess
he's about to cry.
He's all petrified over this dog. What was it, German Shepherd? It was a big ass dog.
Oh yeah, it was German Shepherd named Patty Cake.
Oh yeah, the dog's over here barking up a storm at this dude. And then
the old dude just calls him a bitch.
Oh yeah, he pretty much tells him, he's like, oh, you've been out there and you think you're a big city lawyer in the big city. He's like, you ain't shit when you come back.
Where you come from.
Yeah, you pretty much tell him you ain't shit when remember where you come from, pretty much.
It's as if I could ever forget.
Oh yeah, it's so terrible. The dialogue in this movie is so terrible.
It's that slow, like they gotta think about what they're saying. Because when they say it, they know it sounds crazy.
No, what makes it even worse is that this is the only character development we get is through this shitty dialogue between these characters. There is no real character development.
No, not at all, no.
I don't even think we talk to this old man again until his time is up.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, we talk to him when Patty Cake's time is up.
Oh, yeah. So, moving on from there.
We'll talk about it later, but everybody in this fucking town is a dick for no goddamn reason.
So we have some other characters, Lisa, Ty, and Jeremy. Lisa's the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, Lisa's the ex-girlfriend of
Aaron
him and Ty.
And Ty, yeah. So I guess they're
who are best friends.
This is real crazy. They're over here running a train on this one chick, dude. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Like she's like a discount Megan Fox, bro.
Oh yeah, we got this knockoff Walmart Great Value brand Megan Fox running around.
Always showing up in these sundresses, hanging off his balcony.
Oh yeah, it's so absurd. It's so absurd. She's popping up. What's crazy is that she broke up with Aaron, broke up with Ty, and they're best friends. And then now she's with Jeremy, who Jeremy is the neighborhood sheriff now.
No, it's Derek. Derek is the neighborhood sheriff.
Oh, Derek's the neighborhood sheriff?
Yeah, this guy named Derek, who's also a dick.
Yeah, he's the neighborhood sheriff now. And she broke up with both of them. And now is with he was like the high school bully. The way they give the background dialogue on his character. He was pretty much like, he was the quarterback too. He was the quarterback.
Yeah, he was a quarterback. He's like the classic high school bully, but the I'm better than you type, I guess.
Yeah, so it's so terrible. It is absolutely ridiculous. We find out that Derek is allegedly abusive. It's not really confirmed because you don't know if it's actually him or if the mental health is descending from these characters and they're making up stories because that was kind of part of it.
It's kind of both. It's kind of both because Derek had beat her before.
Yeah.
And socked her up real good, apparently.
Yeah, and he promised he'd never do it again.
Oh, yeah, as long as she didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, she doesn't run her lips.
Oh, yeah, as long as he doesn't tell anybody either.
Yeah.
She wouldn't rat him out to his job.
Yeah, why would he tell anyone?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what?
She was like,
what kind of deal?
She was like, I promised to stay with you as long as you didn't tell anybody that you were beating me.
Yeah, what kind of Stockholm syndrome does this bitch have, bro? It doesn't make any goddamn sense, bro. Absolutely insane.
That house was nice, though.
Yeah, the house was relatively nice. I mean, they had those weird dead trees all around it, though. Dude. I don't know what was up with that. It was like some Tim Burton-esque trees.
Where they were all curled over.
Yeah, absolutely. Like those Insidious trees or the Conjuring trees, dude. They were trying way too hard. They're trying. Can we talk about every outdoor fucking shot? How crazy they look. What was up with that yellow filter, dude? Did you notice that?
I didn't get it. They tried to go for a No Country for Old Men for some reason. Be like, oh, it's so hot out here, but they couldn't pull it off.
It didn't make any sense. All the shots inside the house were fine. They were good in my opinion. But the shot, I don't know if the cinematographer didn't know like how to shoot outside. And every time they shot outside, it was never like a clear focused shot. It was always focused on the characters, and the background be so absurdly blurry.
Oh yeah,
didn't make any sense. You know, like what's going on here? You know, like you're trying to show me these background shot. You're trying to show me the outdoor world, but you're not showing it to me. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No, they didn't give me like long shots of the landscape to see where the town was at or nothing. They were just like, you're in this random place out here in the middle of the prairie.
But they did give us those up over the top shots of the car driving around, dude. Those drone shots from above, dude. Absolutely insane, dude. So I don't know what was going on with the cinematography for this movie. Like it didn't impress me that much. But like I said, the indoor shots were pretty good. So I guess moving on with the story, Aaron's down bad, dude. He's over here. They have like a funeral. Was it a funeral or like what did he call that when everyone comes to like mourn the? They didn't bury him in the
like a wake. They had like a wake.
Yeah, like a wake. Yeah, and then everyone's there. I guess whoever else is in the town. It's a pretty small town, so it wasn't that many people. It was like probably 10 people. So they're all dressed in black. And then Aaron goes upstairs and like all trying to talk to his mom, tell his mom like everyone's asking about you. You know, you want to come down? And she's like, I can't. She's over here losing her mind.
I can't handle it. I can't do it without him.
I can't hack it. I just can't. And I'm just like, all right, Aaron's pretty much like, okay, it's fine. I'll deal with it. He says,
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, he pulls a Thanos, says, fine, I'll do it myself. And then he goes down there to talk, negotiate with everyone. Then it just cuts to the end of the wake, and he's selling all his father's shit.
Selling all his father's shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Which, I mean, it's kind of understandable. We don't know where the time skip was at. I don't know if he was selling it like the day after his wake.
I thought they were still wearing black, I thought.
I don't think so, because that's when Ty showed up.
Oh, that's
when his
true.
buddy came up in his like purple blazer and everything.
Yeah, that is true.
But he's like, his mom comes out tweaking because he's selling his father's shit.
Oh yeah.
She's trying to sock up this old dude trying to carry off one of his tennis rackets.
Oh yeah, she's beefing with the dude like it's his fault that there's a garage sale. She's like, put that shit down right now. Oh, like losing her mind, screaming at everyone outside, dude. Like going absolutely insane.
Full on embarrassing this man, Aaron's.
Oh yeah,
talking about you never think.
Oh,
You never think.
think, Mark. Think.
Oh no.
Absolutely insane, dude. The way that the mom grills Aaron in this movie, it's so absurd to me, dude.
Yeah, it's insane. It kind of like some points it works, other points it doesn't. Like in this scene, where it just looks crazy. It just makes her look like a bitch. Right?
Yeah.
You know, Aaron shouldn't be selling all this stuff, but at the same time, she shouldn't be acting like this, coming out
It's like
roasting him in front of everybody.
it crosses the threshold where it's like it's no longer the chick is no longer grieving. She's just tweaking at this point. It doesn't make any sense. So then she's like, "Yeah, put all this shit back in the house right now. Like, get it out of here. Get it out my face." And then the first thing he picks up is this fucking urn, dude.
Oh yeah,
What?
they zoom in slow on the urn again too. Bro.
It's a slow zoom on the fucking urn, dude. I'm like, okay, here we go. It's a clear indicator. This is where the shit's about to hit the fan.
This is our MacGuffin right here. This is our end all be all. Our plot of the movie is this urn.
This is what's gonna fuck everybody over. Is this fucking urn?
Which is crazy because it's not even really an urn. It looks like you couldn't afford to get an urn for your father's ashes, so you got like a fishbowl instead.
Well, that's what that was supposed to be for.
What do you mean? It just doesn't look like an urn.
I thought it was like a candle holder, dude.
Oh.
I did not know.
The urn, you know, you see all the urns. Like in the Mummy movie, they had all the dude's organs and all the urns when they were tearing them apart.
Yeah.
It urns like this big thing. They had this little incense holder called.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, dude.
It definitely was.
Oh.
They were definitely using the incense holder to contain the genie.
What's even more insane is that this house, they show the house a few times. Why do they have all these fucking candles lit on the goddamn house in every corner of the room, on every stairway? This is a fucking lit.
They're not cool. They're not cool candles either. They're just the discount Hallmark candles that are all white. The little cylinder.
Oh yeah.
It's like
straight fire
5-inch diameter fucking candles. They're all up the stairs.
Straight fire hazard. These
all
candles
around the floor.
Oh, it's straight up insane, dude. These candles are not in glass holders. They are straight up wax candles being burnt on a wooden staircase in a wooden fucking old ass house with old ass people in it, dude. Doesn't make any sense. Who's going around lighting each one of these candles, dude?
Acting like fucking I forgot her name. I
Which
don't know
one?
what the mom in this. Kate Hammond. There we go.
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah, acting like Kate's not going to fall down these stairs
and
then just burn her ass on the way down. She's playing one of these wax fucking candles. Her hair's going to go up in flames because that hairspray she was using the entire movie.
Oh, and all that makeup she was putting on for the dad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely.
I'm so happy.
I'm telling you, dude, it was absolutely insane. So then once this is when it got real crazy. Jeremy tries to sell. He goes back to urn. We're zooming in back to the urn. He's trying to sell the urn on like eBay or OfferUp, something like that. Some kind of third party.
He had his little checking his bank account. He had his laptop up, and the laptop just stops working.
Oh yeah,
it just stops
they
working.
They put this shitty ass, nasty ass green screen.
Oh yeah,
on that goddamn laptop, dude. I'm like, what are you doing? You could have easily.
They tried to give it like the TV static, but like the early 2000s TV static it just looked crazy.
This movie, keep in mind, this movie came out, I think, like what, 2017, 2018?
2018.
Yeah, 2018. So I don't know why they were going for that old ass effect, bro. They definitely could have like YouTubed a video and played a video of a screen glitching out that they could have just played on the screen of the laptop instead of putting this nasty ass green screen on there.
Okay, they had the visual effects from Unfriended.
Oh,
like a horror movie. You've seen that? You've seen that?
Oh, it was so egregious. I don't know. Oh God, dude. Some of the whoever was overseeing the production of this movie definitely was not doing their job. They're probably smoking that meth that
they were smoking they were inhaling the candle fumes. Right?
Yeah. They're probably smoking that shit.
They had so many goddamn candles on that set.
They're probably smoking that shit Aaron and his buddy was smoking in this goddamn movie.
Mike Wazowski, like Adrian 9988. I don't know if y'all know him from the McJuggernauts videos. He did a couple of those. It's just your classic, like, short neck beard. Oh, big glasses. His little weed monger.
Oh, it was so atrocious.
He ready to smoke. He just appears out of nowhere. There's no build up or nothing. He's like, I wish my friend would have told me he was in town.
Oh yeah, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into him in a second. But so the Aaron's so down bad, the laptop glitches out. He's like, "Fuck, dude, I need to get some goddamn money." He's seconds from creating an OnlyFans account. I'm telling you, he's that down bad. Like he needs some cash. Like he's hungry. His pockets are hungry.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna spend my last fucking $50 I have at this. Bro, can we talk about this fucking gas station that he went to, dude? Bro, this,
oh, gee, it was
Bro.
so crazy. Was that before or after the diner scene when he got the scratch ticket?
he
It
got
was after, right? Was it after because Derek came up, sneak dissed him the entire time. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go buy myself a ticket."
Was it before he met his friend or was it after? I thought he.
It was after he met his friend, but he went to the diner after he met his friend. So what happened is he met his friend, right? He met his friend.
The one that came out the shadow realm.
Oh yeah, he came out the shower room out of nowhere. He's like, "Wish my buddy would have been." He's like, "My best friend. Do you think you're too good for me now?" I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, and he's just fucking with him, dude. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, what is going on here, dude? He literally comes out the shadows on the porch. Aaron's still on the porch, and he comes out the shadows. Like they try to make it seem like it was some killer or the djinn might have been in the shadows. Well, I mean, foreshadowing, I guess it was technically the djinn, but yeah, his old buddy from high school pops out out of nowhere.
Manipulating him. He says, "It's time for us to catch up." Pulls out this scary movie level ass bag of weed.
Oh,
this massive
yeah.
bag of weed, dude.
Just pulls it out of nowhere, dude.
And I'm thinking, oh, this man's a lawyer. He's going to have to get drug tested. He's going to have to refuse. It's going to be a whole nother plot point. His best friend's going to be like, "Oh, you're betraying me." No, he takes him inside next to the fucking urn.
Oh, yeah.
And starts smoking this weed with him.
This laced ass weed, man, bro. Bro, and they're smoking it. Okay. I don't know how many potheads we have listening to this podcast, but I'm pretty sure if you've been smoking weed for a while, you definitely know what I'm talking about when I describe this. He's smoking one of those sneaker tokes, little like meth pipes, like the ones
with the little mellow bowl on the end.
It's literally
thimble.
If you go to any one of your local like 7-Elevens, I know there's not too many of them on the East Coast like that, but or like any gas station, it's one of those tire gauge pressure checkers. He's smoking out of. It's one. You guys know what I'm talking about. Little sneaker tokes, the ones you can just. If it came down to, you could probably shove that shit up your ass if you really need to hide it. Like it's a small little metal small bowl at the end. They're both smoking this shit, bro. I'm like, there's no way this dude's got over a quarter ounce of weed on him. And he's smoking with this sneaker toke, dude. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm like, who has all this weed? Doesn't have papers, doesn't have a bong, no piece.
They didn't want the gurgle of the bong. That's probably what it was. They didn't want to have to zoom in on the urn. The suspenseful music just.
It was absolutely insane. And then this is what makes it even crazier. His buddy, I forgot what the fuck his buddy's name was, dude.
I forgot too. I just called him. We'll just call him Mike.
Yeah. He pretty much tells him, "So what's up with that urn, man?"
Oh yeah. He said something to sneak dissed him. He's like, to change the subject. It's super awkward transition. He's like, "So what's up with that urn, man?"
It's kind of freaky, man. Just sitting there.
Oh
what?
Yeah. He's just trying to draw as much attention to this urn as possible, and knowing Aaron, he slowly looks over. Still sneak token in his hand. He slowly looks over at this urn and does this like strange transition where it's like it just zooms in and starts to turn sideways on this urn.
Yeah. Slow zoom in transition to urn, dude. They don't even really interact with the urn. That's the crazy part.
No, he doesn't even touch the urn. I never saw him touch the urn.
Except when he moved it.
Except for when he moved it. Yeah, that's it.
Doesn't interact with this urn at all, bro. Doesn't rub it or nothing, dude. The urn is just there for hype and like suspense. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Okay, so after that we cut from the scene of them fucking smoking that meth pipe. That's when he goes to the gas station, right?
No, he goes to the diner with his buddy because he's like, it would really go well with this right now. Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then
beer and milkshakes. Oh yeah. That was so crazy, dude.
Well, his buddy's not even eating anything. I don't know if that was symbolic. He's got his little coffee saucer with the coffee cup turned upside down on it. He's just talking, and his buddy's got Aaron's got these pancakes with the bananas peanut butter on them.
Oh yeah.
Which is a crazy choice to me. Terrible. Too much stickiness. And then he's like, 2 beers, please. They give him 2 beers.
And he keeps both of them. Doesn't even pass one to his buddy.
Oh, yeah. This was crazy. And then his buddy does something. He disappears somehow.
He says, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. He never shows up again.
Never comes back.
Derek comes, takes his spot. He's like, I just want 1 coffee to go. Don't know why you'd come into a diner to get 1 single coffee to go in a little cardboard cup.
Because he runs the whole show. He runs the whole fucking town. He's the sheriff.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Don't know why he wouldn't have popped into like a 7-Eleven or something, like Casey's maybe. But so anyways, this man Derek, he's like, he starts sneak dissing him on Lisa.
Oh
He
yeah.
starts sneak dissing him on Lisa. He's like, when I get back home, and Lisa's up there sitting on my mustache, telling me to guess her weight.
No, it's such a terrible line, bro. It's such a terrible fucking line. Who says that, dude?
Oh yeah.
At a diner too, dude. When he knows that's his ex-girlfriend, dude. Just such a fuckboy vibes, fuckboy energy going around here with Derek, dude. And then can we talk about Derek? One more thing about Derek. There's no fucking way they went to high school together, dude. Derek looks old.
Oh yeah, he's got white. His beard is white.
Yeah. He looks old as shit, bro. It takes like 3 years to become a lawyer or something like that. 3-4 years, I'm assuming, past the bar.
Yeah, I think so.
Lawyers, if any lawyers listen to this podcast, drop in the comment section how many years did it take you to get your bar. Don't lie either. Yeah, so anyway, it's been at least 4 years since high school. So we're going to guess, rough guess, they're about 22, 23, no more than 24 years old.
Oh, yeah.
This fucker, Derek.
This dude, Derek, has to be at like 50, bro. Like 45 to 50.
I was going to push like late 30s, early 40s. Maybe not 50, dude.
I don't know. He's got that white beard. He's kind of hobbling around.
Yeah.
He's moving a little slow.
He's definitely not fresh out of high school. I can tell you that right now. If you know anything about me, I'm tracking which ones are fresh out of high school. But anyway, this guy, I'm telling you, he's not whatsoever. But yeah, they start beefing at this diner over Lisa. Aaron tells him, "Yeah, I heard you've been beating on Lisa. What's up with that?"
That was later. I
thought he brought it up. Then. He's like, "Who told you that?"
Oh yeah, because his buddy Mike Wazowski was like,
"Yeah, she's been wearing a lot of foundation lately."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mike Wazowski's just Lisa, he's bad for Lisa. You should get back in there. And I'm like, no way he's trying to act like this wingman.
Oh yeah, that's so crazy.
And then he leaves for his bathroom break. Derek comes and he's all like, and he says all that crazy shit about Lisa. And this man Aaron just takes it. He's like, so you're looking pretty fly in that uniform. Yeah. He changed the subject. I'm like, all right, definitely would have been tearing his throat out by now, but it's all right. Yeah, Aaron's a bit of a cuck. A bit of a simp. He's
big time
strange. Cuck. He's been living in that apartment too long.
Oh yeah, tweaking out. He's been smoking way too much meth too.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, just like your father and grandfather before me."
Oh yeah,
this uniform looks great on you. And he's like, "Yeah, it runs in the family." And I'm like,
he's like, and that's when he brings up this beating on your wife running the family too.
Oh yeah, I don't know her.
I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Dude?
And they do this like slow transition because Derek like slowly looks at him. And Aaron gets up, leans on the counter, and looks at him like he's not 3 foot shorter than this man.
Oh yeah, dude. Derek sticks his toothpick in his pancakes.
Oh dude. Yeah, he whispers in his ear, hits him with the "You weren't worth the effort in high school. You aren't worth it now." Shoves his toothpick in his pancake, takes his coffee, and leaves.
The most craziest threat you can ever come up with, dude. I'm telling you, absolutely. And then he taps his beer, makes his beer foam up.
Oh yeah, he takes a swig of his beer, taps his beer on the counter, and it foams up everywhere.
Yeah,
Aaron's just looking at it.
It foams. Unrealistically, it was foaming so much. No beer foams up that much, dude. It was foaming like you put a fucking Mentos in a goddamn Coke bottle, dude.
Oh yeah,
way too much foam, dude. And Aaron just lets the foam all over the place, dude. Who does that?
Yeah, he doesn't try to like panic, save it or anything. No. He has like no emotions. He's just sitting there. He's like, "Well, my line's not right now."
The script stops here, I guess.
Yeah, and then his buddy never shows back up. It cuts to the gas station.
Okay, so we finally get to the goddamn gas station.
It's not even a gas station. It's like a little hole in the wall.
It's literally.
It's like a countertop outside with lottery tickets
and chips and soda. Yeah, absolutely insane.
Like a concession stand.
Yeah,
except not for kids.
Yeah, I mean cigarettes. So we see Aaron over here. He's like, "Oh, He buys like a premium lottery ticket. It was like $15 for that one fucking lottery ticket. Dude.
Oh yeah, which is insane.
Yeah. Way too much for a lottery ticket, especially if he's only gonna win $5,000.
Oh yeah, and then he doesn't win shit.
Yeah, he scratches off tweaks. I was like, "Fuck, I didn't win anything."
And then Porter's man comes in.
Okay, Bozo the clown comes in. Some random ass dude wearing clown makeup comes in, tall as fuck too. Just comes into the scene. They try to make it like a jump scare, like
Oh yeah, Aaron bumps into his chest. He looks up. You never see this man in the movie.
No, you'll never see him again.
This is the only time you see him. Aaron walks off in the darkness. This clown dude orders a fucking
pack of smokes. He's like, "Give me a pack." Doesn't say what kind of smokes he wanted. "Give me a pack of smokes." I'm like, what the hell? Who says that? You can at least say the color like blues or reds or fucking blacks. He straight up just says a pack of smokes.
Oh yeah.
Buys the smokes, leaves. And then Aaron tweets
Yeah,
back.
he comes back out of the darkness.
Yeah, dude.
Huffing and puffing a little bit, like doing a little jog, like fast walking.
Let me get another one.
Oh yeah, he's fiending for this ticket. He's fiending for this ticket.
I don't know why they set that scene up like that. Like that clown motivated him to go get another lottery ticket. Dude.
Scared him off or something. Oh no, it was just insane.
And then he scratches his lottery ticket. He wins the $5,000. The dude's like, the fucking casual dude's like, bro,
you just won
$5,000. Yeah, he does like this stoner ass fucking cliche like teen working at a smoke shop fucking voice. Dude, you just won 5,000 big
Which is
ones.
crazy because he definitely wouldn't be smoking weed working that job with Bozo the Clown showing up like
no,
that.
Most
especially if he's
not.
regular enough to be like, I need a pack of smoking, knowing what he needs.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Dude. It's a fucking freak show, dude. It's absolutely insane, dude. So it cuts back to Aaron making it back to the house, and then the mom's like, "Oh, Aaron, I'm so glad you're back." And she tries to apologize. She must have.
Because he was leaving. He was acting like he was about to leave, and she's because he was gone at the diner with his buddy, and she's like, I don't want you to leave me again. I can't lose you too.
Yeah.
Or no, she goes, I'm about to lose you too, and he's like, what? I'm not leaving, Mom.
Oh yeah. He tells her, I'm gonna stay for a couple more days or whatever. She's like, oh, thank you so much. And then Aaron goes upstairs to lay down. You hear like this rustling and the barking of the dog, that same German Shepherd that we heard earlier.
Oh yeah, it's barking a storm up outside his fucking window.
Was it storming outside too?
No, it wasn't storming outside. I said he was barking up a storm.
Oh, okay. So the dog was just barking like crazy.
Oh yeah, he did the crazy cut so all over the dog out there in the bushes barking up a storm. He's like, shut up, Patty.
Why is the dog even living there? The old man living there with them?
Maybe he was living in the shed or something. I don't know.
Oh, there was that creepy ass shed out back. But they didn't really explain why the fucking...
No, because there was no, I don't remember seeing any houses near the one they were filming at.
Yeah, no, they didn't show
that. It just had that random-ass dog in the reeds.
Yeah, so he tells the... Was it Pancake?
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Pancake, not tonight!
Oh, yeah.
And then it just cuts to the morning, dude.
Oh, yeah, and this old man busting on his door.
Oh, yeah.
Knocking on it, and he comes in, and the dude's downstairs like, what's this? And the old man's like, you know what it is.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out this town.
No, he's like, get the fuck outside, follow me.
Oh, Joey's chucked aside. Get outside, follow me.
Like, oh yeah. What? Aaron's looking at him crazy. He's still asleep. Clearly.
Yeah.
He's fading out of existence. He got him walking out here in fucking slides or barefoot or some shit, walking out here in this grass, following this old man who's trying to use his last of his hip torque like a power walk to his dead ass fucking dog.
We see this dog, bro. This was probably the most gruesome. I thought it was probably the most gruesome kill in the movie.
Oh yeah, it had to. He had the skin on the dog's skin. His arms was torn up.
His arms were skinned.
Oh yeah, it was holding on, someone was holding on to him, but he had his stomach ripped.
Oh yeah, straight gutted.
Oh, not even gutted. It looked like a cannonball hit him because there was no loose skin. It wasn't like the guts were hanging out. It was just you could just see inside the dog. It was just a hole in his gut.
Oh Jesus, dude, his guts were hanging out, dude. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. The dog was massacred.
Oh yeah, and the old man gets down with his dog. He's like, "Look what you did."
And then Aaron's like, "You think I did?"
Oh yeah. And this old man, the audio got so crazy when this old man was talking for some reason. I didn't really understand it, but he's like, this old man's like, you always hated Patty Cake.
Oh. You've always wished upon her. Oh yeah, dude, it's so crazy. I know you never liked the dog, but you have to do the dog like this.
I'm like, what? He does some shit where he's like, I'm watching you.
Oh. He tells her, like, you have a fucking eye on you. It was so crazy because he's squatting down next to this dog.
Oh, yeah, he acts like he's about to pick up the dog and start puppeteering his head next to him.
It's so crazy, bro. It's absolutely insane. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, okay, so, did he wish for the dog to shut up? Did he say, I wish you would shut the fuck up?
I don't remember saying him, I wish you would. I don't remember him saying, I wish for the first of 5 wishes. Or 6, technically, I guess.
No, he wished for a couple of them. He did wish for a couple of them. Oh, yeah. So we're going to get into that now. We're going to get into the wishes. Was he with his sister or with Lisa, his ex-girlfriend, when they were getting those groceries and she had that badass Jeep?
I think he was with he was with Lisa, because remember he was like, I hear Derek shouldn't be treating you like that. He's
That's
like,
right. That's right.
oh, yeah, acting like that creature from Data, dude, getting socked up by her man.
Oh. So Lisa and Aaron are going grocery shopping for Aaron's mom, because I guess Lisa's been taking care of Aaron's mom for some reason. Okay, don't open up those Chips Ahoy right now. Okay.
Gotta just ignore her
There's
favorite.
no way. I know we said we're not going to be eating on this podcast. Okay. Anyway, Lisa's going grocery shopping for Aaron's mom. They get a whole bunch of groceries. And then Aaron decides this is the time I need to bring up Lisa getting the dog shit beat out of her. He's like, yeah, I don't want, there's no reason why Derek should be putting his hands on you. She was like, what are you talking about? Who told you this? Like,
he's like, you don't need to know.
Yeah, he pretty much tells it doesn't matter who told me. And so she starts freaking out. It's like, pretty much like, stay out my fucking business. You just got back into town. No way you're trying to tell me what to do. And then she straight up tells him, since you want to be so much of a dick, you can walk your happy ass back home. And that just leaves him in the middle of town.
Oh, yeah. And this came out of nowhere. Because I didn't expect this to happen at all. So he goes across the street.
Well, he wishes before he crosses the street. He makes the wish. He's feeling on his cleft lip. Oh,
yeah. I wish I looked better.
This is like the second or third time we failed to mention that his stoner buddy, while they were smoking weed, was like, said something about his lip.
Oh, yeah, he said you got a stiff lip or something.
Oh, yeah, he's always had a stiff lip. And Aaron's always rubbing on his cleft lip.
Oh, yeah, like it's some traumatic experience, bro. It's like, all right, I get
people are born with that, right? Or does that occur?
They're born with it, but they have to sew it back up because it's like a nasal thing.
I did not know that. Not too informed about the cleft lips. But anyway, yeah, he feels on his after Lisa leaves, he starts rubbing on his cleft lip, which is so crazy to me. He's rubbing on it. He's like, I just wish I was better looking. Out of nowhere, dude. Out of fucking nowhere, he says that.
Yeah, which is crazy because she definitely didn't say he was ugly or anything.
Yeah, she said nothing about that. She just said you're a fucking dick. Like, your attitude is shit.
Oh, yeah. He didn't
mind your fucking business.
Brought it up with nothing involved in either, dude. He definitely could have, like, gaslighted her or, like, done something to, like, make that have gone easier.
Yeah, so then he goes across the street, and then Ty Dolla $ign out of nowhere comes and hits this motherfucker, dude.
Oh, he's got to have internal bleeding. He's, like, coughing up blood.
Oh, yeah, his eyes, like, popping out, dude. His eyes, like, popping out of his fucking skull, dude. He's got hemorrhaging all in his fucking head. I don't know how the fuck his fucking sternum wasn't crushed in.
It definitely was. He was coughing up this blood. He couldn't move. He was paralyzed. You see his eyes just wandering around.
Oh, yeah, it was so crazy, dude.
This man, Ty, just comes out the car and stares at him.
Oh, yeah, and he doesn't know what to do.
And then we cut to him waking up in the hospital. He's got those... I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with the mom who got the plastic surgery and the kids don't know if it's their mom or not.
Oh, yeah,
and she's got that crazy gauze all over her face. He's got the crazy gauze all over his face. Loose as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. And then
it's only the gauze on his face. There should have been way more damage done to him, dude.
And then we have this crazy-ass Hugo Strange-looking doctor without the glasses.
Oh, no, that was Johnny Sins, dude. I got him marked down as Johnny Sins, dude. This bald head, tall porno star looking fucking doctor, dude.
Oh no, it doesn't list his injuries or anything. He's just like, yeah, we had to do some reconstructive surgery on your face.
He's like, but luckily, I think it looks better than you before. You might like it. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, this man's freaking out. He's thinking he's about to come out looking like Two-Face.
Oh yeah, he's over here. He's on the verge of screaming, Rachel. Oh yeah, dude, he's absolutely insane. He's losing it, dude. And who comes to see him? Ty Dolla $ign, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. And he's like, I understand it was an accident. His voice is all fucked up. His voice is all fucked up.
Aaron's like, don't be so hard on yourself. I know you didn't mean to. And Ty Dolla $ign's like, oh, that's all I need to hear, bro. Thank God, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, literally.
He's actually did a statement because they're about to take my ass to
court.
Yeah,
I blew a .3.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's so crazy, dude. He pulls the skirt line. Pretty much tells him, like, oh, yeah, I was drinking and driving. Which is crazy because he was already in UA.
Yeah, because Derek pulled him over either and had him blow .3.
Not UA, AA, my bad. Not Freeland, AA. So he was in he used to be a cop, remember?
Oh yeah,
he said he used to be
drinking
a cop
on the job.
And he was drinking and driving on the job, acting a fool, which is crazy. So he ended up losing his job from that. And then he was going to AA to fix his life. He said he doesn't drink anymore, but he blew a 0.03.
No, they just said a .3.
There's no way he blew a .3. Do you know
That's
how
what
much
he said,
alcohol
bro.
that
He
is,
didn't
dude?
say .0 or anything. He said, I blew .3. Thank God. And thank God.
A .3, he would have been blacked the fuck out, dude. He did say I couldn't see nothing.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't see anything. What? Oh, yeah. It wasn't storming or anything outside,
No!
just so you know. I don't even think it was... Was it raining? I don't think it was even raining,
I'm not
bro.
sure if it was raining or not, dude.
But he's like, oh, I couldn't see anything. And I'm like, wait.
That's what I was saying, dude. He's like, yeah, I blew a point. I got court. I got to go to trial now. I'm like...
Yeah, because I hit you while drunk driving. You don't have to be there for some reason.
Yeah, it's so absolutely insane, dude. Doesn't make any sense, dude. A week goes by, and Johnny sends... No,
It's crazy because his apartment has definitely been taken by now.
Oh, easily. How long he's been gone from Chicago? Easily. The dude, the landowner said he's going to throw all his shit out.
Oh, yeah, sell it on the street.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't a nice landowner either where he'd be like, I actually kept all your stuff for you. No, he definitely threw his shit out on the street.
Oh, most definitely. But fuck, I mean, well, he's not going to be the only one that gets all his shit thrown out. It's gonna get thrown out again later. It's foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, the nurse comes in and is like, yeah, it's been a week.
Oh, yeah.
Miraculously-
Lisa's standing off to the side, ready to take him home again.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, dude.
When she kicked him out of the car.
Oh, yeah, well, it's kind of her fault that he got hit in the first place. But he tells him, yeah, you can take off your face bandages, even though I know for a fact his sternum should have been crushed. He definitely should have been a neck brace at the least.
Oh, yeah.
It's only his face gauze. Takes off the face gauze.
And he's perfect. No scars, no nothing.
No.
The cleft lip is gone, bro.
The face swelling is nowhere to be seen, dude. I know for a fact when you get busted up like that, dude, you're definitely gonna have some extreme hemorrhaging still. So I don't know why he's not no bruising, nothing. It was
yeah,
perfect.
there was definitely blood on that gauze too. So I don't know if they didn't change that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Doesn't make any sense, dude. He takes off the face wrap and he's looking like a young Vanderwig, dude. He's over here looking like a pretty boy, dude. Doesn't make any sense.
Lisa's
whatsoever.
over here.
Oh yeah, Lisa's over here
Oh,
getting wet.
flabbergasted by how handsome he is now without his cleft lip.
Oh yeah, she's
Wait,
over
which
here.
we'll get to that in a second here.
He gets all wet, dude. He's all happy now that his cleft. He feels his lip again, dude. First thing he does is feel his fucking lips, dude.
Which is crazy. They tried to put it on the same level as like they held up a mirror as well. There were a shit ton of mirrors in this movie.
Yeah,
But they tried to put it on the same level of someone being able to walk again. Is the crazy part.
Oh,
you know how
yeah.
they're always sacrificing something so they could walk again?
Oh,
That's what they
yeah.
tried to do here, except with the cleft lip.
Yeah, it's straight up crazy, dude.
They did these creatures with the cleft lip so dirty. In
Oh
this movie,
yeah, dude.
consistently.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lisa drives him home after they have their little like shenanigans shit, and he sees his mom. And his mom's all depressed, sitting in this chair, wrapped up in a blanket with the candles everywhere.
But then she's happy to see that his cleft lip is gone.
Oh yeah, she's like, you're
Perfect now. She's like, you're so beautiful. My son has returned.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, like
Oh.
she said something about him not being a mistake anymore.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know what I mean? You hated your son so much because of his lips. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That was a terrible script choice, dude, in my opinion, dude. It's like, who gives a fuck, dude? There's no way she was so happy all of a sudden. Then she's like, dance with me, son. Dance with me.
That was later because he goes up and goes to sleep, doesn't he? He goes to sleep because he's like, your dad would have wanted you to be happy, and then she looks at his cleft lip is gone, and he goes to sleep. He comes back the next morning because there's this crazy music playing downstairs.
Oh yeah, she's got there's light in the house now. No more candles burning.
Oh yeah, no, out of nowhere, no, all the windows are open and everything.
Oh yeah, she's all dressed up. There's full color in the house. It's not all.
Oh yeah, she's got lipstick smacked on her face. She got so much fucking. They had this creature Lin Shaye put on so much goddamn makeup for this shit.
She had blush on the whole 9 yards. It was looking so crazy. Like if Marilyn Manson made it to, or not Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe made it to. Forgive me, Marilyn Manson. But Marilyn Monroe made it to like 85 years old or something. That's what this chick is looking like right now, dude. Absolutely insane. She got her hair all done, all this makeup and blush and lipstick.
And she just starts tweaking out of nowhere. She just starts tweaking. She's like, "Oh, I'm so happy."
Oh yeah.
And she's got her hands up. She's doing the little Lethal Company dance.
Yeah, dude, it was insane. Dude.
She's like, listen to this song. You hear this? She's doing the old lady thumbs to point behind her. You hear this?
Then she starts screaming. You never listen to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with this?
You never listen.
I'm like, what is going on with this bitch, dude?
Like, she turns entirely bipolar. Like she got like 3 different people living in her body.
She's straight up insane at this point, dude.
Oh yeah. So anyways, he starts dancing with her.
And she was never even
what else the
possessed
fuck are
either.
you going to do? Oh yeah, no.
She was just insane.
Oh yeah, she was just tweaking because her husband died.
Yeah. The
Which
grief
it's
took
insane.
over. The
Yeah.
grief took over, dude.
And Elise comes in this door and he's dancing with his grandma, which is a little strange, but I mean, it's your family, bro. Dance with your grandma. But
No,
she's
that's
like,
not his grandma. That's his mom.
oh shit, it is his mom.
That's not even his grandma. That's just his mom.
Oh, damn, he looks way too young for that. To be his
Yeah,
mom.
I agree.
My mom's still, like, my mom does not look old. I mean, she did have me when she was 18, though. But besides that, but it's like, his mom definitely shouldn't have been looking that old, I guess.
She was pretty fucking old. But yeah, then Lisa comes in and she's like, oh, I'm glad you guys are having a good time, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, she's doing a little cringy eyes, a little, like, confused. She's a little confused and a little psyched out when she comes in here. He's dancing with his psychotic grandma.
Yeah.
Or psychotic mom.
So then it cuts to Lisa arguing with Derek at the house about the domestic violence.
Oh, yeah. Who'd you tell?
Oh, yeah. So he's over here getting
How did Aaron know you socked me up?
They foreshadow the gun on the counter. His
Oh
duty
yeah,
gun.
every time they cut to his house, they go to Derek's little discount little Glock over here on the counter.
Oh
in
yeah,
his
in
holster.
a leather holster.
right next to the door.
Who the fuck keeps a semi-automatic handgun in a leather holster?
Exactly. It's strange because it's like a custom leather holster too. It's not,
supposed to be his duty holster. I know they don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
any
I know for a
cops.
fact they don't keep it out.
No, fuck no.
No,
dude.
you can't discharge that shit, dude.
Hell no, dude.
They're gonna be like, what's this? Yeah, and you gotta write like an accident report when you discharge that shit.
Oh yeah, it doesn't make any sense, dude. But fucking it doesn't even have like a strap or anything, dude. Like normally the cops have like that strap.
Yeah,
so
where it
someone
goes
grabs
around their hip.
Yeah, so if someone grabs it from behind, it won't just come out. You have to unstrap it yourself and then grab it.
Yeah, no, it's entirely loose in there.
Yeah, it was just out.
Oh,
Yeah, then it cuts to him getting pissed drunk at the table.
Oh yeah, and Elisa's drinking for some reason. She's pouring herself a whiskey glass. He's just drinking some Coors Light.
Yeah, and then he pretty much Derek tries to pull Bradley and tell his girl how much he can and cannot drink. He tells her, "Don't you think you've had enough?" Oh, and she was like, well, "You're still drinking?"
Oh,
and he was like,
he stands up. He starts walking over to her mess. Like
Oh,
he's about
yeah.
to beat the shit out of her. Like at this point, we still think he's beating the shit out of her in like
Oh,
real
yeah.
time, bro.
Oh.
So we see him get up and start walking. It's looking crazy. It looks like he's about to just throw hands.
Then they start arguing, and she tells him, "How does Aaron know that you were beating me?" He's like, "What do you mean? I don't know how he knows." She's like, She pretty much tells him, "I told you I would stay with you even after all the times you beat me. If you just didn't run your lips and tell people that you would beat me, and I wouldn't tell anyone."
Which is crazy.
Such a shitty deal, dude. It's a terrible
Which is
deal.
crazy.
of all
I
time,
don't know
dude.
how he got her in this like Stockholm situation where she's willing to take this shit. Just please don't beat me anymore.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you, bro. It didn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah, they end up how they end up resolving. They don't even think they did. He just goes back and keeps drinking.
didn't. Oh yeah, he just sat back down with his Coors.
Yeah, he just
Hit him with the hail special.
yeah, he just goes back to drinking his fucking bush lattes or whatever, dude. So then it cuts to another nighttime scene where Aaron was trying to go to sleep again. He kept hearing some banging and rustling, right? In the shed, in the farm or the barn or whatever.
I think so. I don't know. Was this the night for the mirror scene? Where he's like brushing his teeth?
I think it was.
And his reflection looks at him all crazy, starts screaming when he puts his head down. He doesn't see it, of course. It's not really like a jump scare. It's just for us, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. It was more foreshadowing, I guess.
Yeah, it was foreshadowing. I guess it was like a time thing. Now that I think about it, a time thing.
You know what I mean?
Just remember at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I know he was stuck, yeah.
Yeah, he was stuck in the mirrors.
What does that have to do with the time?
And he started tweaking out and screaming. He's screaming the mirrors.
Oh, I guess, yeah. See, that's what's really confusing. We'll get back to this mirror scene a little bit. We'll touch on this mirror scene again towards the end of the podcast. But essentially, he's brushing his teeth and he tweaks out.
Oh, yeah, he lays down and he's like, "What's that?" And you hear this crazy music start playing. The same music they've been playing throughout this entire film every time the djinn shows up or every time there's music.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" And he sees his mom dancing with some old dude in the shed.
Yeah,
because he wished his father back.
Yeah, he did wish for his father back, which I don't know why he did that.
He was like, I don't know why he was so confused when he saw her dancing with his father, but they hide him in the shadows well enough. She's dancing with somebody. He acts like he's so happy. which I don't understand because who the fuck is she dancing with?
In the barn in the shadows too, bro.
Oh yeah, because he's got beef with the owner of Patty Cake. So who the fuck is she really dancing with? And then she's like, "Look,
yeah, where is Patty Gate?
Patty Cake dead as fuck." It's
No,
the
I
dog.
meant the owner. The owner.
The owner.
He
we
gets
don't.
got later. He
Yeah,
gets
he
got
does,
later.
yeah.
But like, so he's not living in that barn then.
No, I guess not. I don't know where he's at. He just comes out of nowhere. His dog was just living on the property, I guess.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even his dog.
Oh no! Well, he cared for the dog.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Maybe it was just a gardener situation.
So yeah, we see the mom in full makeup again, rose in her hair,
Oh, yeah.
blush smeared all over her face.
Same dress.
Same dress.
Same outfit, basically. Same entire outfit. Their costume department was kind of slacking.
Big time. She's dancing with the dad, and then but they're in the shadows, so you can't really see too much of the dad. And then we get Aaron steps a little bit closer, and then the dad turns around. You see that the dad's dead.
Oh
as
yeah,
fuck.
she's like, "Look, it's a miracle.
Oh,
Father's back. He's come to dance with me."
yeah,
And he turns. He's got worms coming out of his ears, dude. Just hanging out on his neck, bro.
he's straight up decay and like gruesome. I'm not gonna lie, that those prosthetics look decent, a lot better than what the Jinn was looking like later on.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, he's over here decaying and falling apart and shit, and she's over here happy and loving it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, bro. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Aaron does like the tweak out and like I don't know, like
He wishes that he ends the wish. He wishes that the dad goes back.
oh yeah.
He says that
I wish I never wished for that or whatever.
something crazy, some crazy quick wish, dude. Then the mom loses her mind again. Like, why would you do that? You took him from me again or whatever. She starts freaking out again, bro.
And I guess he thought he was tripping because he goes to the graveyard after that to see where his father was. Oh, he reburies him, doesn't it? That his headstone's all broken. And there's a hole in the ground. He's like,
Oh yeah,
like, what?
dude.
I'm just looking at him like, what? No way this man busted up his headstone. No way he had to dig himself out of this and he busted up his headstone like that. This headstone just looks like styrofoam.
That's what
It's
I'm
just
saying,
laying in the
dude.
grass, clearly broken apart, but like spaced to where it should be.
This is when the movie starts getting towards the third act. It starts really falling apart and getting super ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So we cut back to we're at the tombstone, the graveyard, and then Mike Wazowski pops up again.
Oh yeah.
Hey there, buddy.
Oh. It's like acting like he's not having all these struggles and shit. He just
like
appears at the worst
he's
time.
not having a mental breakdown, dude. And this dude talking about what's been going on, pal?
Oh,
Happy to see me? Like, and then Aaron's like, fuck you, dude. Like, what's going on here? I'm fucking losing my mind. Gets fucking he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He's like, he's over here having a goddamn panic attack, dude. And what does the Jinn even say to him, dude? He doesn't, like, what was the point of that scene of him popping up there, dude?
he was just there, I guess, to like kind of give foreshadowing again. I
Tell him
guess.
to make more wishes or something. He's trying to tempt him to make more wishes, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah. Probably. I don't even remember what he said. I just remember after that.
It didn't make any sense. So then he goes to talk to Mike Wazowski's mom.
Oh yeah, for some crazy reason. He
In
goes,
the middle of the night. She comes,
which is miraculously her house is across from his house now. Somehow.
Oh,
Somehow they pop out of the car. He's talking to Mike Wazowski's mom, and Mike Wazowski over here, fucking, he's asking him. He's like, "You want to sell me that urn?"
Oh yeah, dude.
Which I don't understand. I don't understand why he was trying to buy the urn. I don't know, maybe like buy his freedom or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He was trying to. I think it was suggesting that he wants to be free and not be enslaved again. But the mom's like, "Yeah, my son is this some kind of sick joke?" She's like, "My son's been dead for over a year," and he's like, "That's impossible."
Oh yeah, he looks back at the car. Mike is gone.
Oh yeah, mine's all straight up gone, dude.
Oh yeah, so this old lady is tripping now because he went talking to her about his son. And he's like,
And was fucking with her, talking about I was just hanging out with him. We were just smoking meth this morning.
"Oh yeah."
She's like, "Get the fuck out of here." She's like, "Get the fuck out of my face with this dumb shit, dude."
Oh yeah.
So then he goes and leaves. He's completely losing his mind now. And he goes to Lisa and was like, "Oh, something's going on. Something's real crazy going on. We need to figure out what's going on."
Oh yeah.
So
She's like, "I know the place."
Yeah, Pope's Exorcist. Here we go. Goes to the archives, dude. And guess who the fuck is the head librarian at this
They're informant,
Bro, why the fuck was it so dark at that library too, dude? Did you notice that?
I don't know. What's crazy is they want to act like he was closing, right? Because the door was all locked. And he's like, he looks at the door all tweaked out when they knock. acting like someone's about to bust in on him.
Oh, at the library?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's dark as fuck in there. And then they get in there and it gets
Wasn't there
brighter.
other people in there, too?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was-
They get in there and magically other people are there and there's this old lady tweaking out in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Then Tony Todd's the head fucking librarian, dude.
Oh yeah, the candy man.
Yeah, the Candyman himself, dude. He's over here.
Crazy.
And he has all the answers. They start barely describing this djinn or demon. He's like,
This urn. They start barely describing this incense holder, and they start roasting. Oh, they did my fucking Mesopotamia so dirty. They're talking about this is like Mesopotamia era craftsmanship.
Oh.
Definitely wouldn't be looking like that.
and he's like, Tony Todd's in his dark, menacing, not dark, I meant deep, menacing voice. I mean, I guess it was kind of dark, but.
His eye bags were dark.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
him trying to pull this.
He was looking so crazy,
He
dude.
was like, no wait, come to this.
Oh, yeah.
Acting in this movie.
He was trying to carry this scene so hard, bro. He's like, in the Bible, they call them demons. In the Quran, they're known as jinn. You cannot defeat the jinn.
Oh yeah.
He's like, they're gonna demand what they're gonna try to make you make these wishes to take your soul. Once they collect your soul, they get more and more powerful as the wishes go by. Like, he tells him pretty much how the jinn operates, but doesn't know the full doesn't tell him how to defeat him. Doesn't tell him, like, doesn't ask the important questions whatsoever. He's like, you pretty much tells him what he's fucking with.
Oh yeah.
Essentially.
And then he's like, this was I don't even know how they brought up the previous owner. I don't even remember how that.
I have no clue how
Which
they
is crazy
connected.
because how did it end up in that house? How does
The
his father-
dad was buying, who go to antique stores and buying trade stuff.
Oh, I guess.
That was like his thing. It must have worked some kind of pawn shop or something. But yeah, then we end up. It cuts. They transition Lisa and Aaron like, we gotta go find the original owners or the previous owners.
Oh yeah, the librarian Tony Todd starts looking through his book. He's like, I know his daughter's address. They're like, the father's alive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The father.
They both survived the intro. The daughter that got stabbed, and I guess her father snapped out of it.
Oh,
and
the
took pity
daughter
or
got
something.
stabbed.
Oh yeah, she got stabbed. That's why she fell down. She was she
I
couldn't move.
Oh, I
dude.
thought she was collapsing from the shock.
No, I'm pretty sure she got stabbed. I'm pretty sure he went.
Oh fuck, dude.
Shaked her fast as fuck.
Oh fuck.
And then, like, barely shanked her, though, I guess.
But yeah, it cuts them to go into this straight up loony bin, wacko.
No, they go to her house first. And
Oh, they go to the house first?
oh, yeah, and they're like, the same thing that happened to your father happened to me.
Oh, they did go back to the original
Oh,
house.
yeah, 'cause
yeah.
she's like, I couldn't bring myself to sell it. And then she's all like, I'll bring you to him.
Yeah, I'll take you to him.
And then they go to this.
Oh, she tells him how the dad cut his tongue out.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, yeah, the only way my father could stop it was to cut his own tongue out.
Which I don't understand how the fuck that works. Because he definitely wasn't using that tongue to wield that katana, dude. No way he had the katana, dude.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
katana
dude.
looked pretty sick. That was definitely the best prop in the movie.
Oh, yeah. So then they're like, I could. He knows how to defeat it, even though he didn't. He didn't.
Oh, he definitely didn't.
And take him to this straight up mental asylum, dude. I'm talking about like
It's not even like a real mental. It's like an apartment complex. They just left the doors open.
Oh, it was all broken.
Oh, it was all dilapidated. It was like dilapidated old building. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen that Experiment. Like, it's some experiment movie, like Experiment 14 or something. It's this movie where they're in an asylum and the asbestos is getting to them and they start tripping balls.
I've not seen that.
But they go in this loony bin, and they got all these prisoners laughing crazy when he walks in.
They pretty much got the cast for him. If y'all watched the original Halloween reboot when they made the new trilogy, from the intro scene when they had Michael Myers' mask and they had all those mental dudes screaming at the courtyard.
Oh yeah, where they were all chained up to the block.
Oh yeah, dude, it was really accurate on that scene.
Like they could sense the jinn or something, which is insane because I don't know how they all sense the jinn, or
Didn't
if he
make
was
any
like
sense.
kind of possessing them in his influence.
I assumed he was possessing them, dude, because he was getting more powerful because he did make a couple of wishes.
Oh, he was just affecting his environment. It was definitely a reality warper of some sort.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then the dad, he got his tongue cut out and he's completely insane at this
Oh,
point.
yeah. He's like, he does this thing where he like recedes his head into his neck to act like his tongue isn't there, like to make his voice strange, but he looks like he's just like he just recedes his face into his neck, and it gives him so many folds that it's so obvious that he's just pressing his head across the back of this chair so hard.
So then the only way, this man was acting like he was asleep, and then the only way to wake this fucker up, dude, was the daughter had to say, Dad, they have the urn. Instantly starts having Vietnam flashbacks.
Oh yeah, he's all strapped down. He's hitting the Mason Call of Duty Black Ops 1 intro where he's tweaking out on the chair trying to break free for his pencil, dude.
And then they were like, release him, release him. And they released the leather straps and like give him a pen and pad.
Oh yeah.
Starts writing crazy.
For some reason, Aaron had these 3 doors behind him the entire time. I guess nobody else noticed that except for the father, though. But there were 3 doors right next to each other the entire time. I didn't understand the symbolism behind that.
I didn't notice that.
No, I didn't understand it at all. I'm pretty sure they were all like, oh, it was strange. But he's like, he tweets out, his daughter gives him the pen and pad because apparently they've mended their friendship after he told her this crazy story about how the djinn possessed him through his notepad.
Yeah, insane, dude. And then the dad writes, asking these questions like, have you made any wishes? He's like, yeah. How many did you make? He's like, 4.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe 5. He's like, no, actually 6.
He goes 4, and the lady's dad, who's also old as shit, and she looks young as fuck.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, he's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
How sure are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It was straight up crazy. Like, I think it was 5. She's like, I need to know the exact amount.
Oh, and he's like, wait, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Give this motherfucker 7 wishes, bro.
And then he's like, how many do I get? And then the dad starts tweaking, bro. He just starts tweaking, bro. He's like,
oh yeah, don't use your last wish.
Oh, yeah.
His notebook go crazy.
He's like, what happens if I use the 7th wish? He takes your soul.
Oh yeah,
No,
that handwriting was so dog.
He tells the daughter to come here, and he's mumbling in her ear. And she translates it, dude.
Which is crazy because he has no tongue.
Yeah.
He's definitely just in her ear going like a fucking Jawa, dude.
I'm telling you, dude, it didn't make any sense whatsoever, bro.
So they get no information. The psychiatric patients are tweaking out and laughing when he leaves.
Stroking the doll and shit, dude.
Oh yeah, and then him and Lisa go back to the diner.
Yeah, they go back to the diner for some fucking reason. He's like, I gotta stop this. It has to end with me. I don't know what to do. He's like, whatever we do, we can't make that last wish.
Oh
then
yeah,
the music.
Oh yeah,
the jukebox.
The jukebox gets taken over and plays the same song they've been playing the entire movie.
The same like horror theme, pop, dark pop, slowed down, corked and screwed, fucking remix of his goddamn song, dude. And then the waiter is pouring the coffee in the mug.
Oh yeah, looking at him all crazy. His eyes are all bugged out.
Oh yeah, he's
coffee's overflowing on him.
Scorching his hand with this.
He's not behind the counter or anything. He opened the door so you could see him. He opened the door and just stood in the little doorway and just.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Then the dude behind him is like laughing his fucking lips off, dude.
Oh yeah, and then he takes a drink from his milkshake, staring him down with the death stare, dude. He goes from laughing to drinking his milkshake, staring him down with the death stare, and just staring at him.
It was a relatively decent scene, but there was just no threat. There was no feeling of like urgency to speed up like the process of figuring this out.
They were trying to make it seem like he was losing his mind. It just didn't really seem like that.
It was poorly executed, but the scene wasn't too bad though. But then they go back to the house. He's like, I gotta end all this or whatever, or tell my mom, get my mom out of there. He goes to the mom.
No, I guess he made 5 wishes. Because he had to wish for fucking, I wish Lisa didn't have to deal with Derek anymore or something.
That was his final wish.
No, his final wish was the, I wish I had died. That was his final wish, because that's after his...
Okay.
Yeah, so he must have taken 5 wishes. The 4th one was resurrecting his father. The 5th one was him sending him back, I guess.
I don't even know. I only know... I can't even count all the wishes he had. I remember he wished for...
No, it was hard, because he didn't specifically say, I wish for, like, the first couple. I wasn't even tracking he was making any wishes until the scene where he's like, he's made 5 wishes. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? Because he won the ticket out of nowhere.
Didn't even say I wish I won this either.
Oh yeah, no. Won the ticket out of nowhere. I wasn't tracking he wished to look better. I just remember him fondling his cleft lip, trying to walk across the street, and then out of nowhere he gets hit by a car.
Yeah. So yeah, they pretty much end up back at the house. What, he tried to warn the mom or something? This last part of the act was so sloppy.
That was strange.
So rushed. But how does the mom end up hanging herself? She just goes to hang herself, but for what reason? Wasn't there a...
I guess she couldn't cut it anymore, I guess. I don't know, maybe it was the gym manipulating it or something, but yeah, it just cuts to her in the shed.
With that light beaming on her again, dude.
Oh yeah, she's hella high up, too. I don't know how the fuck she got up there to hang herself.
No stool, no ladder, hay bales.
No, nothing.
The hay bales.
How'd she move the hay bales out of the way? She was in the middle of the shed, too, which is crazy, because she was hanging like 10 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, no, she was at the top of that barn, dude. She was hella high up. Fucking Aaron starts losing his mind. He tells Lisa, "You gotta get out of here. Like, you can't stay here anymore." Which I don't know why he would tell her to leave. Then it cuts to him sitting in the chair with Freeland's 357 Magnum.
Oh yeah, on the table, he's acting like he's about to shoot himself.
Oh yeah. Then he puts the gun in his mouth, and you hear the click, click, click of the banging.
But you hear the bung, but I guess he didn't actually shoot himself.
Yeah. And then you hear someone at the door, and it was Derek, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Derek.
Yeah, Derek shows up at the door.
It's like, don't you ever come around Lisa again or something.
Yeah, he tells him, he's like, keep my fucking wife, keep my name's wife out your fucking mouth.
Oh, yeah.
They start arguing and like beefing over it. And then it was the Jinn. The Jinn was Derek the entire time. And he tells, Aaron makes a final wish. Oh, I wish you had never hurt Lisa.
No, that was his sixth wish. Yeah.
Oh, it's sixth wish. Yeah, he
tells makes his sixth wish. I wish you would never hurt Lisa again.
Oh yeah, it was so terrible.
And then Derek just disappears, doesn't he?
Yeah, he disappears. When Jen's eyes possess him, he turns like eyes turn black. And he like smiles at him and disappears. And we cut back to Derek and Lisa in the house.
No, we cut to Ty talking to Lisa.
Ty talking to Lisa, yeah, about
who wasn't really Lisa. It was also the Jinn again.
It was so
talking
sloppy.
About, he's planning on incriminating you.
He's
denying your bail tomorrow.
Yeah, he's throwing away your evidence and your testimony.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you're gonna be serving God knows how much time in prison now.
Yeah, so Ty doesn't even bust into the house. Silent as fuck. Derek is like clueless. Lisa's in this bathtub. I thought she was going to get electrocuted by this radio.
Yeah.
This radio playing the same song right above the bathtub. To get us an old timey house, but right above the bathtub, it starts tweaking. The radio starts tweaking out and moving and shit.
Yeah, it's shaking and shit. Where it's over here trying to give us some fake Final Destination vibes, like it's really about to fall in this goddamn tub. It never does. She gets out in time.
Yeah,
it'll just like crank up the suspense, I guess, because this final act was so fucking bad, so fucking boring.
Oh yeah, so Derek's like looking around. I don't even know. He comes out of the kitchen or something, and Ty's just there. He's like,
so you trying to fuck me, right?
Oh yeah, Derek's like, calm down. What are you talking about? He looks at his gun holster, and his gun is gone, of course, because it's right next to the door.
Oh yeah.
And Ty's holding it all crazy, holding it in the air. He's like, you looking for this?
So they're now arguing about the bail and how he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, Lisa told me, you're trying to fuck me over. And Lisa's done with your bullshit anyway. You beating her. He's like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Lisa's talking about she's about to leave you anyways.
Yeah. So then they end up getting into a confrontation.
Really, Lisa comes out. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Ty's over here choking out Derek. Almost killed him. And she pushes him off of Derek.
Somehow.
Yeah. Derek didn't have that jiu-jitsu mindset. And he couldn't beat Ty on the top mount.
He couldn't sweep or nothing.
No, he couldn't strip or nothing.
They had him in that Hollywood choke down on the ground, throttling him against the hardwood
bashing
floor.
His head against the wood. It was so crazy.
Hit him with the baby shake.
Yeah, but Lisa was able to push him off somehow.
Oh yeah, she was magically dressed in a dress again too.
Oh yeah, fully dressed.
Oh yeah. I don't know why she kept showing up in this dress, dude.
No, it makes no sense. Then Ty Dolla $ign ends up grabbing the Glock 19 and puts 3 rounds in fucking Derek's chest, dude.
Oh yeah.
And Lisa's like, what are you doing?
They got Derek to do the claps on his knees, look at his chest for hella long, and then just fall down.
He tried to do an epic death, dude. It was terrible. No one gave a fuck, dude.
Oh yeah.
So then Aaron busts in the room like, oh, what's going on? Oh no, Derek's dead. Lisa, you okay?
Yeah, and they going for that hug, right?
Oh yeah,
Lisa. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know why. And then Ty puts the gun to his mouth, which I foreseen this one. Blast him. No.
No, he blasted Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa tried to take the gun from him.
No. I think she was like, Ty tried to do something. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she pushed him away. She's like, get the fuck out of here. And then her gun discharges, dude. Straight into her chest.
Yeah.
Straight into her abdomen, bro.
Yeah, blasts Lisa. And then Ty's like, pulls an Anakin, falls to his knees. What have I done? And then just puts the gun to his mouth and blasts himself, dude. And Aaron's all tweaked out. The Jinn.
Oh, he shows up, starts screaming, dude. Aaron's just stone faced. He's such a badass now because he's been through so much.
The Jinn just pulls up. It's literally just the Jinn's face in this shitty ass Scooby-Doo level fucking mask.
Oh yeah,
rubber ass mask. It's so terrible.
He looks like none of the Wishmasters. He doesn't have any of that fantastical look.
He had the horns. They were small.
Yeah, they were like itty bitty. He looked like the clowns from anybody who's ever seen He looked like the trolls from Ernest P. Worrell's Halloween special, whatever that was, where it had the little trolls that were turning the children into wooden toys. They were repurposed. They were repurposed from the Killer Clowns from Outer Space costumes. But it looked like one of those sunken, thick ass neck and everything. It looks like a leech.
Oh, that's tough. But yeah, the costume was. Then they did like the CGI element effects over it, which I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, they're doing like the distorted scream, and it's like it's moving airwaves or something.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Then they kept tilting the camera angle to make it diagonal for some reason. It didn't make any sense. They were distorting it, making it look thin and thick, thin and thick. It was so fucking terrible. His voice was so terrible. There was no need to even have shown him like that, honestly.
Oh yeah, which is crazy because I guess he's just standing there waiting for Aaron to make his final wish.
Yeah, he screamed at Aaron, screamed at him, dude.
Aaron shuts him up somehow. Aaron just looks at him. He's like, "I wish when that card hit me, I would have died." And the Wishmaster starts tweaking out. He's like, "Oh!" He does the Scooby Doo. Like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He starts tweaking out and distorting and everything.
That's what I'm saying. He goes back in time and it just cuts to Aaron on the fucking concrete.
Well, bleeding out and dead. And then Aaron wakes up.
Yeah, then he wakes up again to the mirror by his bedroom.
Oh yeah, he's looking at the mirror. He's like,
he's trying to check to make sure it's actually him.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm alright." He's like feeling himself up or something.
And then it cuts to the mirror and there's no one in the bed. He's stuck in the mirror.
Yeah, he's screaming for some reason. I don't know why he's screaming.
Well, it goes back to the foreshadowing when he was brushing his teeth. He was screaming.
Yeah,
his fate was already. Like,
that's where the time bullshit came in.
It was already set in stone. Essentially, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
He's been stuck in purgatory for a minute.
And then, what the craziest part of this movie? Not the craziest part. His mom sells all this shit immediately.
Oh.
Immediately.
Like, it's happy.
Oh yeah, she's like,
fine.
She's like, I just learned to let it go.
Yeah, we just gotta move forward in our life. There's another day
he's talking to fucking Lisa. She's talking to fucking Lisa.
And Lisa's happy about it too. She's like, yeah, we just live another day.
Oh yeah, Lisa's just selling all of his shit, bro.
Absolutely atrocious, dude. This movie, I don't know. It was a part of me I really did enjoy certain aspects of this movie. Don't get me wrong.
There were some parts that were really good, yeah, but it was just kind of hard to watch overall.
Yeah, definitely. It was
definitely tough.
It was definitely a tough one to watch. The CGI and the script was tough, but
could have been better if they had just paced it a little better.
Yeah, the pacing was tough too. I'm glad the movie wasn't long though. They did right by keeping it an hour and like
an
12 minutes or so, 20 minutes long. Because if it had been any longer than that, it would have been unbearable. So I guess it's time for the ratings. We did the reviews. We're gonna go over the freakiest kill and the dinkiest kill, starting with our good friend Schaefer here. What was the freakiest kill? Your favorite kill?
My favorite kill had to have been the old lady in the beginning. She was straight up cut in half. She was straight cut in half.
What?
You weren't even trying. She was cut in half. She was laying in two different pieces on the floor.
Get to see it.
That is true. We didn't get to see Patty Cake's death either, though. He was just.
I thought that was the freakiest kill. To me, that was the best one. Visually, it looked good.
No, it was the old dude. We forgot to talk about the old dude's death, bro.
What old dude's death?
The old dude when he was like.
Oh,
the
fuck.
Patty Cake's owner, bro.
Okay. All right, we'll just cover it real quick. So fucking. Okay, silence all that. So, Patty Cake's own dog owner, he ends up, there was a branch that bashes his head.
Here's what it is. He's like screaming at the window. He's standing in the middle of the field for some fucking reason, dude. He's screaming at the window at Aaron, and this wind picks up. The Ern's behind Aaron, of course, because the Ern's in his room for some damn reason. And he's picking up, and Aaron's like, what? And the wind is just blowing. It starts raining only over the old dude, bro. You get a cut to this stump right here. This little like stump sticking out of the ground, like for some tiny ass tree, like the one you slammed me on at the beach. Couldn't defeat me. And I'm thinking it's about to impale him through the spine, and it's just raining or something. And for some reason, he walks backwards, slips, and falls and busts his head on it.
And then he survived, busts his head.
Oh yeah, Aaron's like no, and then he slowly sits up. He slowly sits up. There's like blood coming out, and Aaron's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then you look up, and there's a branch dangling. For some reason, like a fucking icicle, some icicle looking branch dangling. Oh yeah, at high speed.
Yeah.
It shoots into him, pins him to the ground.
Oh yeah. Oh. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
That was definitely the best kill.
Okay, so Schaefer changed it to that one. He described it pretty well. That was pretty accurate what happened. My favorite kill, the freakiest kill for me, is definitely still going to the dog. Just because the dog, I don't think I've ever seen in cinema a dog's arms skinned like that.
Yeah, that was strange. That was very strange.
And it looked pretty good though.
It
I'm
did-
not
it
gonna
did
lie.
look pretty good.
The practical effects on that dog were pretty goddamn good. It looked almost like a real dog. Its guts were hanging out and everything. Time for the dinkiest kill. What was the worst, just clumsiest, poor quality kill you found in this movie?
Lisa. Hey, popped her once and she died.
Oh.
They popped her once in the abdomen and she died,
Yeah.
bro. They killed all three of them.
Yeah, that was pretty
like,
shitty,
what the
dude.
fuck?
That was pretty shitty. They definitely could have. She would have had a better death if she would have. The radio would have fell in the tub.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, I'm probably going to say the dinkiest kill. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Lisa too, because you can survive a single shot to the abdomen if you really wanted
Oh,
to.
yeah, definitely. Especially from one of those tiny Glocks. Those, 9mm, 10mm at most. Like, you
Okay, let's
definitely
not act
survive
like the
that.
10mm is not going to be excruciating.
Well, it would be excruciating, but you're definitely going to survive one shot from it.
Depending on where you get shot.
She
Depending
definitely
on
didn't get shot at anywhere vital because she was still talking. She was still talking
Yeah.
bad shit to Aaron.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, her death was just whack. It's like, come on, you could have did something a lot better.
Oh, yeah. It was for someone they tried to make so integral to this movie, they just it was just kind of like a fart, you know?
Yeah. For how important they try to make her, I agree. All right, so overall, was this movie does it rate gore or does it rate a snore?
I'd have to say a snore.
So you wouldn't watch it again?
Nah. No, I wouldn't watch it again. I don't think. Maybe in like 10 years' time, but it's not something I would. It's not something I would look to watch again. But if someone was like, "Hey, let's watch this movie again," I'm like, "Oh, let's watch this tweet bullshit."
I'm gonna have to agree. It was definitely a snore for me. As much as I did like elements of this movie, I liked the house. There's not a lot of horror movies where I enjoy the house, but the inside of this house was pretty interesting. There's not many characters I really like. The main protagonist I didn't care for at all, dude. The mom, Kate, was trying to put this movie together so hard. Like, she was fighting for her life to keep this thing going. The storyline it wasn't terrible. It wasn't a terrible story, but the script was fucking atrocious. Jesus Christ. And then I was getting hella sleepy when Tony Todd got on screen, which is crazy because as much as I love him as a character and as an actor,
They tried to pull that It Part 2 pull.
they had him come in way too late, dude. Way too late in the movie. The pacing just fell apart in the whole third act. So it was definitely a snore for me. Wasn't that good of a movie. But that pretty much wraps up our review of The Final Wish 2018. Stay tuned for our next episode coming again soon on Freaky Fridays. You already know what we're going to say here. Stay crazy, stay delusional. And what, Schaefer?
I'm not tracking this part.
Well, it's when you just say like a random line.
Oh.
What do you want them to stay doing?
Stay strange.
Okay.
I don't know.
Stay dreadful, people.